A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers making their way to the locker room earlier on, looking for success on their home court. A look from above the incredible City Hall building here at our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum's college days playing ball at mid-major Lehigh University. He said, we had solid players, but we also had guys who'd become doctors.
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. And now, with the end of the season fast approaching, one last look at the race for Rookie of the Year. It's been a good one. He's just not quite in the running at this point, and while he's had a pretty good season, it doesn't look like he'll be a contender.
And the crop of young talent coming into the league this year, especially this group, has painted a very bright picture for the future of the NBA.
Well, it's one of the most interesting things for us to watch, seeing how these young guys develop. And you're right, this year's draft class has been unreal.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Diallo out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Jeremy Grant, and it's Stewart in at the 5. Rome in the paint. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. McCollum is out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. Now the regular season coming to a close, Greg. Some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs. And lottery teams sometimes ready to hang it up and call it quits. It's kind of an interesting dynamic.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games matter. And then with the younger teams, young players are trying to secure their future moving forward, and teams that are doing a great job of evaluating and determining whether or not they want some of those guys on the roster the following year.
Very interesting. Philadelphia with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. McCollum passes to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by McCollum.
Inconsistent from range when he first entered the league. Tobias has turned that completely around.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Here's Embiid. Then Tidy gets the jumper to fall.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Potent with and without the ball, McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shot to stop the run, and Stewart gets it to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
McCollum outside to the inside. Embiid kicks to McCollum. And that one is good.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Pistons trail by 4. Passes to Bay. Pistons passing it around. Diallo the pass to Grant. And that one drops.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy, and Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Great position on that play from Tobias, challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
Hill passes to Howard. McCollum against Jackson. McCollum dishes to Howard. A second chance effort, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for C.J. McCollum. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Howard against Plumlee. Outside Jackson. Grant against Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Smith. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Curry. To the middle. And slam dunk by Harris.
Love to see Tobias attack like this. You see the solid hops, the length, proving he's not just a perimeter threat.
Harris against Grant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Smith to end the run. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. They have a 9-point lead. Milton kicks to Hill. Outside Curry. It's back to Hill. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Curry, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Here's Curry after the basket by Detroit. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Howard kicks to Curry.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, great job of getting that deep position there by Jackson. Once he's that close, he's ready to just power that one home.
The pass to Milton. On its way from Curry for 2. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points.
Of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Embiid. Then there's Hill, and it's Curry in at the 2 spot. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Smith the pass to Grant. Now here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 7. Upside Curry. Here's Howard. The kick out to Hill. Plumlee against Curry. Here's Milton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Milton's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Knocked away. On its way from Curry for two. Milton's shot is good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players.
I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Pass to Howard. It's up a three. He can't get that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To halt the run, Bay gets the bucket.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
McCollum right side. Embiid kicks to Howard. McCollum right side. Shot clock at 5. Dishes to Green. From deep three-point range, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Green. McCollum's got 13.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Here's Bay. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, facing that hostile and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to McCollum. Over Diallo. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He's got 15.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
From outside off the mark. Pistons trailed by 12. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Diallo's got his second bucket.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Embiid, the pass to McCollum. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Howard's shot is good.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
The Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Passes it to Bay. To the wing right side. Diallo the pass to Stewart.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Now here's McCollum. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Howard. Down low. McCollum kicks to Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. 1:31 left to play here in the half. There's the pass to Bay. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 5th in rebounding, 8th in scoring, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. And that one's good. Green.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
He does not, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Howard. Curry comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for McCollum. And George Hill's subbed in for Maxey. Jackson misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Milton on top. Harris against Grant. Back to Milton. Pass to Curry. Back to Milton. Lets the three fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Curry outside. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. .11 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Ellington. Now Grant.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Philadelphia ahead, running away with this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David, probably has to happen quickly. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
On the floor for Detroit, they've got Corey Joseph. Grant is out there with Diallo, and it's Bay in at the small forward position. The Pistons shooting reasonably well, 45%. Right side, Joseph. Here's Bay, guarded by Green. Bay passes to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And Embiid throws it down.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Pass to Stewart. And he makes that one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And the basket by McCollum.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Joseph, the pass to Stewart. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley. A brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. McCollum with the ball. Diallo's there. McCollum, no good.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break. Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And here's McCollum. He's got 17. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Now here's Joseph. Defense right on him. The pass to Bay. Six on the shot clock. No good from Grant.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And the basket by McCollum.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Seth Curry comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And George Hill's subbed in for Maxey. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Pistons. Smith comes in for Diallo. Plumlee against Howard. Rebounded by the Pistons. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bay. It's good. Bay's got 7 points in the game.
And Smith proven to be a fantastic point guard, a terrific passer who does a great job of moving the ball on offense.
Now here's Howard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Now here is Smith, defended by Milton. Bounce pass, Smith. Bay passes to Grant. Some solid defense from Harris.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Again, Howard missing. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And it's Smith missing. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, physical defense, but Howard just too strong.
Now here is Smith. He's covered closely. Grant outside. Back to Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
I love how hard Smith goes to the rim. Just remarkable at driving to the rack and taking the contact.
Josh Jackson's checked in for Detroit. Ellington comes in for Joseph. Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
And, well, Detroit shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. A shot by Ellington, no good. 76ers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Outside Howard. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And Jackson brings an attitude to this team. Always on the attack, constantly driving inside and finishing around the rim.
And Howard with the stuff.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
15 seconds left to play here in the third. Smith against Hill, and it's Smith penetrating. That one drops for him. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And a wide open look for Howard. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarters.
This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Korkmaz, Anthony Tolliver out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Left side, Jackson. It's hauled in by Tolliver. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Okafor against Howard. Back to Korkmaz. Howard in the post. Outside Curry. Back to Howard. They double team Howard. Another shot. He doesn't hit that one. He's with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. It's deflected. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out, and he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Ellington not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Ellington's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pistons. Curry fires from way outside. Good on the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Hayes the pass to Doumbouya. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Howard. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Josh Jackson.
And you really have to toe that line with the physicality just to prevent Howard from the and one.
A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Pass to Korkmaz. Reed with it. Covered by Okafor. Reed kicks to Thibault. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
To the paint. Now here's Okafor. Guarded closer. No good on the shot. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Maxey. And Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure with Cheryl Miller.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Jackson has the open look, drains the three-pointer. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, and it's not always about your ability to make shots. Equally as important is your ability to take good shots.
Here's Maxey. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the floater. They get it back. And then Okafor slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Reed dishes to Tolliver. Shoots over Doumbouya. And he overshot that one, missing. The Pistons have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for C.J. McCollum.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Detroit with the ball. Inside, and stolen by Thibault. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep. The shot, no good. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You gotta love how Jackson kind of forces the issue there on the drive, using that athleticism and quickness well to get to the foul line.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. Curry passes to Reed. Thibault with the ball. Here's Tolliver. Here's Reed. No good with the layup. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.